Hi everybody, my name is Tyler,
My name's Josh.
and we are 21 Pilots. And this is two things that you're going to learn about us. Really, it's two confessions. Number one is, we constantly get the question, how did you guys meet? I'm just going to let you guys in. We lie about it every time. So let's do an example here. You can ask us, how did we meet?
How did you guys meet?
That's a good question. It's actually a pretty good story.
Yeah.
There was one time where I was thrown into prison.
Right.
It was like a short-term prison sentence. I stole something from a grocery store,
Right.
and put in like my own cell. And right next to that is like this big, huge guy, tattoos all over his body, and then on the other side of him is Tyler. He was thrown in for murder. So he was in for a little while, and anyway. This guy in between us noticed that I was like hitting stuff on the walls, and he's kind of like playing the piano on the walls. It doesn't make a lot of sense, but he's like, "Hey, you guys should meet and like be in a band." He didn't sing ever. He's a great singer, but he mostly did air piano.
You can't sing in prison.
No. So he introduced us, and we became great friends, and we decided that we should definitely start a band. Started out as like an air band because you can't have instruments.
Not really a lot of electricity in your cell either.
No, yeah, there's not a ton of electricity. Definitely no pianos.
Yeah, and most of the songs that you hear us play are about prison, actually.
The hard life.
Thanks for asking.
What's the other story that you told?
Oh, well, actually, what really happened was we were on a train. We didn't know each other, but the train wrecked, and we were the only two survivors. And we were crawling out of the rubbish, and we thought to ourselves, we gotta start a band.
Yeah.
So then we did.
Right next to each other. We were on the opposite sides of the train when we were traveling.
But
we ended up right next to each other.
By the time it wrecked, it was such a bad wreck.
It basically collapsed and folded on top of
it.
itself.
It was a train sandwich, and we were right there in the middle of that sandwich, but we were unharmed.
Unscathed.
Yeah. Other than I got hit really hard on my face.
Yeah.
And that's why I can't really grow a lot of facial hair like you can.
I got a huge like scar on my arm, and that's really what actually this is from. It's like a burn.
Yeah, so that's how we met. Second confession, 21 Pilots confession is we are complete mama's boys.
Yeah, I miss my mom right now.
I miss her a lot. Your mom.
I miss, yeah.
Do you miss my mom?
I do, actually.
Do you?
Yeah.
What do you mean by that?
Well, Tyler always says his mom's mean.
She's good.
But I think I always like catch the nice side when I'm around her. She's always just like comes, gives me a hug.
For sure, yeah.
And she does make fun of me a little bit sometimes, but I view it as in a nice way. Anyway, so there was a time where my mom came home from getting her haircut. She got cut a local little, sport clip joint. It's called Great Clips, actually, is what it was. $7 haircuts.
Really cheap.
And really cheap. And she's getting her haircut, and she tells me the story of she's talking to the lady cutting her hair, and our moms are proud of us and like to talk about us to the hairstylist.
It's true.
And so she's talking about, she's like, my son's in a band. Oh, what band? And she says the name of the band, and the lady looks at her and says, it's really weird. I just cut another mom's hair of their son is in the same band. So my mom's like, well, you've cut the whole band's mom's hairs. And
that's a very weird sentence.
Yeah, I actually
cut the whole band's mom's hairs.
That's a lot of apostrophes.
Yeah.
And I said hairs. Yeah, never mind.
Yeah.
Anyway, so we laugh at that story, and we just said, hey, our goal as musicians and as businessmen is to get our moms out of Great Clips, and that's really the...
We need to get our moms some better haircuts. Not that their hair looks bad.
No, it looks good.
It's just that they deserve better,
They deserve to go to a real salon.
Yeah.
And be treated like queens.
And honestly, that's why we're on the road. Is to make money to give to them so they can have better hairs.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for listening to us talk.
Thank you.